Right. Let's find the stream by clicking this. Let's go. All right. I don't know how it's gonna go. I've not practiced at all today. Yeah, I was thinking that I should practice. Let's just go through the hard stuff. Like here. Can I actually like zoom in? Okay. Okay, I should be good there. Somehow haven't failed that last stuff for you. Okay. My gosh, bro, why is this? This was netted. It's just like so many of these jumps are so like it's just, that'll just fail random stuff. That's a good sign that I'm already doing 4 or 5. Oh, come on, the recovery is not hard. I think I'm just gonna start jumping to here. I do need to start doing that. The problem is, like, dude, the first jump of 5 is literally the worst thing ever. Dude, this flick is RNG. I'm just gonna do that. The first jump is just so frustrating. Dude, the first jump of 5 is just so, like... Because I'm not fully 100% consistent with it. And that's like one of the only jumps to the floor that just kills you if you fail it. So you have to get... So you have to basically try to limit your falls. Yeah, if you fail this, like, how do I even save here? I need to just have the reaction time of it. It's just... I'm gonna start doing this. Because I know, because I'm in third person, it's not even... You can't just micro flick that. Because then you don't get the height. Oh wait, I think I found it. I need to practice 6. I think I know how I'm gonna make this savable. You just stop moving. Once I grab the truss, just stop holding W and you land on that part every single time. So just instinctively get used to stop holding W for a second, and then once you know you're climbing, then keep going. Now let me test out the other strat and an actual run there. Because 9 is not, or 5, I don't know why I said 9. Okay. And that's 5. Okay, this jump does not want to get consistent ever. Yeah, I'm just gonna long jump strat it. Yeah, half the time I just don't get. Keep pressing R. Okay. I want to make sure 6 is not gonna cause more fails than like 5 did. Because I want to get to 7 before I can actually start practicing the end. I need to get to 7 first. And in order to do that, I have to get a 6 fluke. I'm good at everything except for like the unnetted part, which sucks. And the ending. Because this flick sucks, because I don't ever get... Which jump? What doesn't bonk me off? Dude, this ramp just is so awkward. Because I can't do it in first person. I have to do it in third. It's gonna land, jump up, climb. Okay. Now I would practice those 4s, especially 6 more, but I need to actually get there before I know what I really need to practice. Because rear run syndrome happens where you're gonna fail the stuff that you don't expect to fail. And pass the stuff you expect to fail. Really just anything to 4 end. Or at least to 4 in general. Which means anything past the first 2 jumps of 3. The 3 spinner also causes me a lot of trouble for no reason. The thing you walk around? The 4-1 does not seem to be very consistent today. I can already tell I'm not performing that great on this floor. It's only been 2 minutes, but like... I just know today's gonna be more, so I'm gonna get far when I get past 1, but 1 is gonna be the majority of my time is. It's not gonna be a yesterday where I literally pass 1 like every 2 minutes. If I'm getting fails like that over and over again. Or my spacebar just decides to disconnect from my input. I have noticed that I'm starting to hit my spacebar way louder than normal while grinding the star. Bro, like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? How am I messing around? You can't call ruts until I get to 2. 4-1 is just the most inconsistent 4. One of the most inconsistent 4s I've ever played in my life. Like, that's like the 4th time in a row I've gotten bounced off of that. Like, I'm just not gonna pass 1 today, I guess. Like, I'm just failing every single jump. No, I'm not allowed to get anywhere. And that's this. The cylinder's not working today. Nothing's working on this floor. I hope that the one inconsistency means that the other floors are going to be consistent. Because every single day I play this tower, one floor decides to become inconsistent. Yesterday it was 5. Most days it's 1. Or 3. Today seems like it's going back to 1. Unless I'm just not warmed up. I know there's basically 2 floors that are never gonna be in line. That's 410 and 42. You know, I thought that 4-5 was going to be one of them, but 4-5 just decided yesterday that it wasn't going to cooperate. Am I happy that I got there a lot? Of course. Do I wish that one of them was... Dude. It's going to be 20 minutes and I'm still going to be on this floor. Finally, bro. That was just like so weird. I lost every single bit and ounce of consistency. There's a reason that 2 is never going to be an inconsistent line. Of course I'm gonna fail something the minute I come back because I have to mute for a second and do something. Because that's how it works. I basically have to keep playing continuously with no break or else I fall as soon as the break is over. Make the first jump. Thanks. Bro, I thought I was gonna have a crazy consistency spark out of nowhere. And just like, you know what, let's see full one twice in a row. I would have been very happy. But then the trust decided to stomp on my plan. Surprisingly, no lodge fails yet. That lodge is super annoying. Okay. It appears that floor 1 decides to get consistent the first time after passing. Get the devs remove Tower of Glory. Or just make it so you can only beat it once or something like that, bro. That's what happens when you put a tiered obby, like a tier 15 obby, into this game. People are just gonna go crazy over it. What? Where did the spinner go? Dude, the spinner sucks, bro. It decides not to work when I'm legit. Yeah, most of the time I get stuck on the wall, or the spinner. What is going on? Oh, hey. I have 100 hours in the Eternal Abyss, specifically. Because you can't just wait there because you're gonna get stuck because they decide to put deco. The cap is like so thin for them. Okay, I guess I have to start making the jump way more difficult by waiting. Of course, now it's starting to work. The minute I nail the second jump, I should be getting to 4 every single time. Because when I did 4-3 4 times in a row, if I didn't fail the first 2 jumps, I did the floor with ease. It's just stupid stuff like the spinner decide to just not be consistent when you're there when it actually matters. What I'm hoping happens is when I get to 9 for the first time, I'll get to 7 every single time. Because that's what some people have said. Like, your first run to 9 basically guarantees that you're going to get more consistency on 1 to 6. Or at least after a while, 1 to 6 become super consistent. That's the only jump on 2 that's inconsistent. Lodging isn't hard, it's getting out of the stupid lodge. Because sometimes I get stuck on the wall, and then no matter how much I move my camera, I like that they're trying to add design to horrific, but adding little neon walls to the edge of jumps, especially on 360, just causes you to get RNG'd more. Because a lot of the time I get stuck on these walls. And it's so frustrating. It's like they randomly selected parts to get neon. Yeah, usually days that I don't get to 4 pretty quickly usually mean today's not gonna go well. The thing is, you just have to have the mindset that you're not gonna get good days every single day. There's gonna be days where you're gonna wanna quit. There's gonna be days where you're gonna not have any consistency. But then, so you just have to play until you can't, and come back tomorrow with just a fresh mind. Also, that was stupid because I've jumped from way higher off that ledge and not died. I'm telling you, that ledge, sometimes it bounces you a little too high, like. I'm okay with failing too, as long as one isn't inconsistent. So I'm fine. Like, I'm fine with getting to 2 every, like... I'm fine with getting to 2 every, like, 4 or 5 minutes. With, like, 5 minutes being the max. As long as I'm not... I know, but that wedge doesn't even need a strat, to be honest. Like by this point, I don't even care about a strat. I just do it. Because I haven't failed that jump in since day 3. Was the last time I failed that. Because why waste my time setting up a jump that's 99% consistent anyways? And like you noticed on that ladder, in the early stages I would go to the top of the ladder, align myself, and climb down every single time I got there. Now I only do that if I really need to. And I make the jump the same consistency. And I'm actually even more consistent at it now by just winging it. I think the reason that Max is not doing great on COIV is because he's not playing for long enough. I mean, he's giving himself, what, 2-4 runs a day? So obviously he's not gonna make any progress in spend 6 years. Does he not? I don't even think he streams every day, does he? Okay, that was... I know he gets to 4. He gets to 4-6 every single time. Yeah, if he's not gonna put in the effort to play every single day, then he's not gonna... He shouldn't expect that he's gonna... Yes, I think he's gotten very unlucky, but... even though he practices in RNA, you need to do... My philosophy is that you have to spend... You have to at least double your time spent legit. Especially in the later stages, you have to spend double the time you spend legit than you practice. You're not gonna magically like, oh, I practiced for an hour and I'm 100%. No. You just have to. I'm pretty sure that I think there's only a few Unreals that are actually possible that he could theoretically do after Infinite Void. I mean like if you practice for an hour, then you should try to play legit for 2 hours. Well, obviously, if you don't have the time, then. But if you have limited time, then maybe practice for 30 minutes and play legit for an hour. But you should not be only playing. But you should not be practicing and playing the same. Because at his pace, he's basically assuming, like, he's playing for an hour and a half, but realistically, he's only getting in, like, 7 attempts a day. Because he might be as long. Like his hour and a half stream times. I've just never been the type of person to over practice. Because when I practice, I get bored. I just want to play from the start. I still will practice, but I want to. But like here, what do I practice? Which is why I think I'm regretting practicing 5 and 6 today. I think I should have just stayed playing legit. Because yes, I understand some of the jumps on 5 now, but why does that matter if I can't even get there? Let alone get to 4. I know, but there's no reason for me to play 4. Playing floor 4 is a waste of my time. I've been to 4. I'm literally like 4 is just like, I can't play. Like, no matter how much I practice, it's not going to get any more consistent than it is now. Pretty much how it works is if I actually get to the... If I get to the insta-kill part, then I basically get to 5. I fail 4 and sometimes just because it's actually a difficult part of the tower. So obviously you're going to fail something there. But I don't fail it as much as I thought I would. My only fails are actually from me failing to go around a truss because I just have an incapability of doing that. I think that's like the 7th time I failed the stupid cylinder today because it doesn't work. I could do it first try. Obviously. Dude, I just need to turn before I do it and then it works. Just doesn't want to work today, apparently. But the far message channel, by the way, it gets eaten up by Home Finder. Like, it's all Home Finder. Like, if I go to progress, it's literally all Home Finder. No, you can't. It's just all clumped. Well, far messages are not very common. Like your message is not getting buried in there. You'll find it. The problem with my getting a far message on this tower is if the far message is 7, then you have to get to 7B basically. Because if you fail 7A, you're just falling. So I don't know if it works out like the game detects, oh, this person got to 7, or this person failed 7 but fell into like a 4 insta-kill. Like, I don't know if the script detects that. So basically, I think the majority of my 7 fails will not be far messages. So if I get to 7, then somehow fall and touch like the insta-kill on like 4-2, then I still get a far message. Like, let's say I get to 7, then fall to 5, then somehow fail a section of 5 back to like 2 or something like that. Then I fail like the wedge jump on 2. It'll still give. Okay. Because when I asked that question to you previously, you gave me a different answer. And I've heard different answers, so I don't know how it works. Who knows? It might even be 6. I don't like that, like, full 1 is not being nice to me today. What? Never saved it there before. I was about to tab out and like rage. But I guess they're just gonna, oh, never mind, it was too good to be true. I remember someone giving me that answer. I don't know if it was you or not. But what I was told is like, no, you have to die on like that specific floor. Dude, I'm getting so unlucky on 1 today. I'm hoping that my first run to 4, just that I get a fluke and I just climb my way up. And I'm not failing. So I better not fail the second jump of 4 and get bounced off of every single platform back into the insta-kill. Dude, it's like this floor doesn't work. Like some days, floor 1 just doesn't work. I don't know. I'm wondering, why I haven't gotten a single new person. Because, like, there's not a million, there's not that many Eaton strings happening at once. So you'd think at least, like, 2 or at least 1 person. It just shows that it's rigged. And you basically have to get lucky. That's like... It's like... I don't get why the game, when I use a anti-flat side method, somehow flat sides mean more. What does it even take at this point just to give me 1-2 round? Wow. When days when 1 is the most inconsistent, 4 is the worst days ever. Because that just carries into everything. Less 2 runs means like I'm more likely to fail 2 because I get more nervous at 2 because I know I'm not gonna get there as often. It makes 4-3 even worse because 4-3 is already inconsistent. So less runs there means less opportunities to get lucky. And when that happens, basically getting a run to 4 is completely impossible. With no fault of my own. Like, I'm playing the same. I know, but if for it to happen, like, 4 times in a row at this point, because when you climb back up on a platform, the game is supposed to, like, it makes sure that your coyote time is actually gonna work. I found out why Malefic Distances is so hard on this, on 60. It's because the 2, 4, 5 jumps literally carry the tower so hard that it brings it up. Because it makes the jumps practically impossible to do. And the first one, you can't even strategy it. You just have to wing it. Which is why I'm probably never doing that tower. Which is why I'm going to, if I ever do MN, I'm gonna go to a higher FPS for those 2 jumps specifically. And I think that's totally justified. Like, go on 144 just for those 2 jumps. Obviously I know it won't count towards like a 60. But it will make the grind of that tower be so much more enjoyable. It'll lower the Dude, I don't understand why it's impossible for me to walk around a truss. The full 1 song is also getting so annoying. Dude, like, it's been 20 minutes. And all this tower is doing to me is I touch a wedge, instantly bounced. I set up a long jump, instantly flatside. I usually don't get finger lock when I play, but going around trusses specifically I get finger lock when going around a truss. I can't do it consistently enough. Is this... That is 144. Okay, just I've just gotta make sure. I know. And it's like, the 4-1 song is by far the worst song in the tower. Which sucks because you're gonna spend so much time on 4-1. Like I literally do every single jump the same exact way I've always done them. And there's just these points where like I just can't do them. I also like how I called this thing was this was gonna happen 30 seconds of into me playing legit. 30 seconds. It took 30 seconds and I already knew. What end? Nope. I'm gonna fail that jump for the first time ever. That's the first time I've ever failed that. And it happens into a 2-minute drought of passing. Dude, just get me out of here. I think that just shows that he doesn't need practice anymore. Because like, the minute I practice later floors in this tower, it ruins my consistency at the beginning ones. Like, that is like the 8th time I've gotten bounced off that wedge. Whereas any other person grinding this would literally never have that happen to them. Like, I'm fine with it happening like once because that's just how the physics work. They're just gonna break once. But for it to happen like 4 times? It's been 25 minutes of this. I'm listening to the same song, doing the same 20 jumps over and over again until like... Give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 second. Will that fix anything? I've done that before, by the way. Where I do just one run on Malefic, and then out of nowhere, my issues were fixed, and I got far again. Will the MN buff work? I feel so bad because he could have easily chosen an easier Unreal, but he wanted it to be COIV. Like, he could have easily done Kotek and gotten still the first mobile Unreal, but it would be like a very easy one. He wanted to do the same exact one that PC did as their first. So like you can kind of say that wait. No way. Finally! It worked. It took half an hour, but we're okay. It took half an hour to get back here, bro. I've got to make use of this. I've got to actually lock in on 2. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. I may be one of the first people to ever die to that insta-kill. I may be the first person to ever die to that insta-kill. I was trying to go all the way around, land on the insta-kill to jump there, because then I could have at least gotten some one progress. How did they buff wall? Is the timing like a lot tighter? I'm surprisingly, like, because I have one of those keyboards that doesn't let me do alignment key wall hopping for the weirdest reason, I've been forced to learn and do all my wall hops while flicking, so I've gotten really good at flick wall hopping. That's probably why I could get so far in missing benefits. Because you have to know how to flick wall hop. Over or under 30 minutes to get back to 2. I will take the over, personally. We're both going over. Because I don't get it. I might, like, why has this happened multiple times? Like, the day after I get substantial progress, when I know when I'm trying to get progress even further, I go back to square one. Like, I should not be loop failing 4-1 on day 6. This is like day 1, day 2 stuff, not day 6. One is honestly, one is the reason, is what brings this tower down to like B- tier for me. 4-1 brings the enjoyment of this tower from like an 8 to like a 6. My enjoyment for this tower comes from just from how accessible it is. To like being like an early horrific tower, because although it's mid horrific, it's way simpler than pretty much everything easier than it. I know it's B+. Don't worry, I've studied everything about it. I'm surprised that there are 20 horrifics verified on 6E. I've never heard of Tower of Hollow Obstacles. By the way, my ultimate goal is not to become like the best 60 FPS. My goal is to just verify one Unreal on 60. No matter what it takes, I will verify one. It would be cool if it was a top one. That's my third fail on that jump today, and I haven't failed that jump. That's my third fail on that jump today, and I haven't failed that jump in days before this. Like,
Yep, it might as well be cold, man. I quit.
hi. Do you think Blind Fate would be harder than CYV on 60?
No.
Because there's an argument that can be made for why it's harder. Mainly because Blind Fate is more long jump based, and long jumps are way harder on 60 than on higher FPS. Just doesn't.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, CYV is only hard because of its length.
I have to get my pizza. Okay.
Like all jumping, Like, all jumping CYV compared to other reels, CYV is a complete joke. Okay, I think the one consistency is coming back. So now it's just a matter of getting to 4. I haven't practiced this in so long. I hope it works. I hope my strat. Hopefully it works. It worked. Yes. It was not the greatest display of that spinner, but well, whatever works, works. Of course. Of course I'm gonna fail to something that's not my fault completely. That's all I have to do. Okay. Need to come up that part of the stud and just a little bit further than it. S, that part, boom. I know what happened, I turned too much, but it's infuriating when when it's completely random if I fall off. Because I've turned way more than that and lived. It's infuriating when that happens, when you're trying to get your first full run after an hour and a half. I know you are. Why does that happen on wedges? Why I just go flying up them at Mach 9? Or at least lowered. It's literally number 6 right now, and there's 13 verified Unreals. The thing is, CYV is just so accessible. Because a lot of the gameplay on CYV is just kata. But it's just so lengthy to the point where it's like, it has to be Unreal. And that the hardest floor is at the very end. Stop bouncing me when I'm getting there. The way to fix this tower is change. If I can make one change that tower, that cylinder would be a regular part. Oh, that would be so nice. You can't get bounced off. Well, yeah, because 5 is like the most inconsistent floor. Well, CYV is gonna have more victors because it's the most popular Unreal by far. CYV is the most popular Unreal in the game, and it's not even a question. So more people are gonna do it than something like Tower of Paradise, which just kind of sits there. Because why? Why go for Tower of Paradise when I can go to CYV? It's like GD. There's so many better levels on the list you can do, but people just do Slaughterhouse because of its popularity. Because, like, oh, I beat Slaughterhouse, that's amazing. And then everyone knows exactly what you're talking about. But if you're like, oh yeah, I beat Spectre. Oh yeah, I beat Verdant Landscape. Like, people will do it just because it's kind of the same thing with CYV. Which is why TOBF went unbeaten for so long, by the way. It's because CYV was so popular, no one was playing TOBF. Like 4 different people got to 10 of TOBF before CYV was verified, but just no one played it. But TOSD is like the intro to Unreal. I all jumped it today. Boy, that tower sucks. I'm gonna be so honest, that was... Tower's horrible, bro. It's not even the gameplay, it's just like, that seems like the worst grind ever. I can't really be talking though, because I'm gonna do Home Finder after this. It'd be cool if I verified Home Finder on 16. I doubt that I'm gonna be the verifier. I doubt I'm gonna be the one to do it. Because there has to be someone that'll just do it. Because I have to focus on this, and I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna get to that tower until like May, bro. Yeah, two. I mean, I think it's. Well, it's like I've wanted to do TOBF for so long, and I feel like I'm. And that's like the only unrealizing myself getting motivation to be. Because going down the list, TOSD, it's too short. It's too EO based, if you know what I mean. For my liking, and it's just I haven't heard someone who's liked the tower. People just grind it, but no one's really like actually wanted, like liked it. GC, Great Soldier, Great Difficulty chart, obviously not. Target tower, probably not. That tower's too unknown. It's too unknown, so there's not enough. Here's the thing, I probably would do Core UIOP. For the reason being, it's stratted. And not a lot of Unreals are stratted. But that tower is stratted. Kotek is... I'm open to doing Kotek in the future. I feel like Kotek is just a better CLIV. Tower of Paradise is... I don't know. I don't know enough about Paradise to actually have an opinion on it. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to lock in on 3. Like imagine I just typed the locked emoji. That's me right now. It paid off. It took an hour and 40 minutes. It only took 100 minutes, but... Oh, I'm hoping I don't have a stupid fail. like going around a ladder. That was a little close for combo. Too close. That was too close. Not a little close, that was too close. Only just realized a few days ago, like yesterday, that this part's netted over 3N. Because you're going under the insta-kill, then above it. Don't fail to walk around a truss. My first time failing that. And of course it happens when I don't want it to. I thought I was never gonna fail that jump. I just got no distance off the jump. I knew I wasn't making it the minute I pressed the spacebar. I got no distance off this. Because I know you could do something like this and make it more. Do something like that, but that's just... Because then the head hitter's 3 and I'm on 5. Honestly, I'm just happy that today wasn't a complete and utter failure. Whoa. Why did that happen? Why did my inputs get like 2-second delay? You flat side there. I feel like we both have a jump that we flat side on. I flat side on the jump to the cylinder on one, and outside on you flat side on. Or you can count like I suck at the first jump of 5, you suck at the last jump of 4. What? Bro. I'm gonna do a run of. I think it's not worth it grinding this out anymore, so I'm gonna play this for a little bit before I go. Let's see how far I get.
Take a random word. That wasn't a word.
I know they updated to Tower of Quite Devious to an unreal.
That's what you say a random word.
Cheeseburger.
Okay. Alright, clip recorded. You are on a watch list now.
Cool. Uh-oh. I might die. Nope. Is this guy slow?
What?
Bro, I'm... Do we trust this guy? I haven't grinded TOBF in like a month.
Okay. Do we trust him?
Well, they removed my skip, so I have to do this part legit now. I can't do this one jumping outside. Why do people think when someone's playing an Unreal, people automatically think they're grinding it?
Ask the
Like,
people.
I was in TOBF for literally 1 minute, and 2 different people said good luck
Like, to you, right?
to me, saying good luck on TOBF on 60.
This is what happens when they have a whole debate about it.
Okay, why did this guy say, I have high doubt you didn't get there? What does that mean?
I have high...
I have high doubt
I have high doubt that you get there.
that you didn't get there.
That's intelligent. Eternal display.
Actually. What's your difficulty opinion? It's like yesterday, I'm like, you know what? I think I could beat TOQD by mid-January. And after today, I'm like, okay, maybe March is a better estimate. Because I'm just getting inconsistency after inconsistency. I don't even know how long it's gonna take. What? I actually passed the outside. Are you kidding me? I'm such an idiot, bro.
For God's grace, for God's grace, for God's grace, for God's grace.
Bro, he's like, bro, he's like, I told you I haven't grinded it in a month. And then someone asked him, okay, then what's the difficulty of the 4-net? But there is no 4-net.
What did he say?
He said, I don't remember most of the gameplay. Low Unreal.
I think that's just the difficulty of the tower, man.
He
So
called.
he didn't say anything about a 4-4 then, though. That's the guy.
No, it's because. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say?
You just say it's like it was because...
Oh yeah, it's because this guy's trying to say like TOBF is high Hori.
Most of the gameplay was low Unreal. Wait, does the other person know there's not a 4-4 there? Or do you think they're just saying? No. Oh, that was probably the worst fail.
Yeah, my PB on 2OBF is 5 times 5.
He said that.
No, it's because it's because they my PB like 5 times 5 from TOQD is still on the screen. So I'm just taking a TOBF break.
Alright, because you're like...
Because I'm trying to actually get somewhere.
Just trying to go. Just trying to be like... Well, I keep failing like the same thing, stupid things over. I keep walking off, I keep mistiming the fucking spinner, like I can't
What? What was that? Oh, I thought I had the thing moving enough,
Bro,
but apparently not.
what are you doing? It's not a toy! How many times have I told you not to touch it?
What is he touching?
Fucking weight.
Oh,
3
wait.
times the size of him.
But he's trying to get his reps in, leave him alone. Let him get his reps in. Can he even lift it up?
No. He's just rolling it up. But he also has a freaking dumbbell. You know like how you can like attach like more like you have like a actually I don't like do you know there's like dumbbells where you can like
Oh, I thought
put
that was
more weight onto it?
yeah.
Like, he has one of those and he keeps adding more weight to it. He's trying to break his deadlifting world record.
But my friend plays cello and he has an electric cello, and his little brother,
Whoa. Electric cello.
like you plug into an amp. So his little brother messed with us playing with the amp, and he turned up like all the settings on it. So it had max reverb, max volume, and then had like some random. It somehow like auto tune, bruh, when you played it.
Cello auto tune.
Okay, let's compare. So I just played TOBF, which isn't a real. Let's go play. Let's play TOSF.
Another Unreal. Unreal Break. Is this how it feels to be a top player? Just taking breaks, playing Unreals. Oh my god. What? That's the worst strat ever. I'm never, ever, ever in the history of ever doing that again. I'm never, ever doing that again. I'm never doing that again.
Guys, I don't think he's doing that ever again.
Like, that is ridiculous. This nigga done taught me the worst strat ever. Oh my god. Yes, father! Oh my god! You're such a great role model. What? Like, it doesn't matter what I do, it still pushes me off. I'm like, oh my god, I hate this so much. This can get very good. Like, you want me to like suck a dick, bro? Like, okay, that goes. Okay.
Getting across that freaking thing is so frustrating. Dang, 2SF is hard.
Wow. Why is that, Quagsire?
Oh, mistaken J is on AF cool. CYB.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I haven't been playing for one. There's a difference.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Okay. So you can hear me.
Bless you.
I got to like floor 5 on Blind Fate.
I did.
What? Bait? What?
I did. Also on Ukraine Tower.
You got to like floor 2 on Ukraine Tower though.
I totally haven't like been just failing the first jump for 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's taking a break from being quite devious. By the way, Lilix, can you probably like leave the call? I was like doing pretty good. You weren't.
So
I'm sorry.
so
Listen,
Why
Q-tip
have
would do
all
the
jumped
same.
everything? I was looking at your thing and everything is yellow.
because I all jump stuff. Watch me get to
You
2.
got
It's a problem with all jumps.
Partly into floor 1 of Blind Fate. And then you tried spiraling fates for a bit.
Okay.
You did not get past the first jump of Ukraine Tower.
I did not. I was like, I'll go until I make the first jump, and then 2 minutes later, I just didn't make it, so I quit. Now I'm playing 2 FP and getting to 2.
You guys know what tower I'm playing.
Mesmerizer Tower.
Close enough.
Oh yeah, you're playing Tower Shattered Obstacles. Whatever that fucking Kata is, bro. Like, visual dopamine simulator. Like, why are we actually doing this? What's your PB on this?
End 4, but there's 7 floors total, so that's like
What?
over halfway.
Why are there exactly 7 floors?
It's the base plate project. I don't know.
What? This is the second time I failed the same jump. Like, am I...
But I believe in you. I know you could beat it. We could be the first victor of it.
First victor of what?
This.
Was another play.
Stupid ass Kata.
This already has like 5.
Bro, you almost did it the box first try.
This box is actually horrible. It's insane.
Wait, this is a Kata. He can't beat it.
Oh, yeah, he's not allowed to. It's because it's Kata.
He has to get the 4-7.
Wait, am I on? Oh, this box only works on 60.
Like, he doesn't even need to fail it. Like, he just needs to quit.
Oh, it's because
Yes, here.
Antonetta.
Mid-air, he'll quit.
Antonetta knows stuff about jumping mid-air. On Katas.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
that was good.
Yeah, I know the yellow
Oh my
one.
god, this
The
push
jump
box is
bad.
Wait, is that a good joke? Does Alexa approve of it?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Only
this is a
low.
little executed.
Do you approve of the infinite jumping joke?
What are you? What is this? What are you doing?
I don't think
It's
he
hard, quite
approved
devious.
that. Whoa. My muffin on him, dude.
Okay, I'm back. Dude, anything that hit me, bud. Just literally anything.
Hello.
Hello?
I keep seeing green circles on your guys' thing with no audios.
Hello?
Why is it not working? Oh, sorry, that probably hurt gamers' ears. Of me just repeatedly blowing into my mic.
What?
What?
When did that happen?
Is that why there was so much greenage coming from the thing? But there's
Well, you
like no
didn't
glow?
hear any of it?
No, I heard no
No.
glowing.
I was just... Wait, let's see. I was just...
Like, usually we're like the first people to get a taste of like blowing. Usually we're like the first people. Yeah, but
Gamers' ear. Yep, you could hear it alright.
We did not hear anything.
on the stream.
Yeah, on the stream you could hear it.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm actually so dumb. I'm actually so idiotic.
Why did I try to do that?
Oh, I wonder why I'm lag spiking. It's because Tower of Simple Obstacles is playing in the background.
Well, yeah.
What, you're gonna stop watching Simple Obstacles?
Yes.
I'm actually not laggy. I lost like 1 FPS. Actually, I'm losing 2.
I only lag spike when Alexa's on the call.
Oh my god. Blaming me for all of your problems.
He's basically saying leave.
Probably stinky bubbles are getting in my PC.
What do you mean?
What?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
You know in cartoons when like someone falls into like a trash can and they have like the...
Yeah, bro, alright, yeah, I won't be in the pod anymore. I'm on floor 0. Never mind, Frankie.
What?
I'm in the basement.
What do you mean basement? A mind breaking.
Basement? What? Someone has been mind breaking. You don't even know about the basement? Luck base to jump number 1. I did it.
Everything's okay.
Oh my god, what did I just do? The worst part about this tower is that when you fall, it's hard to see where the platforms are, so you can't really catch yourself. That's really not the worst part of the tower, actually. There's a lot of worse parts.
Bro forgot he was playing Simple Obstacles.
I honestly did. This tower is actually like kind of fun to play.
Yeah, and I fell through the net on mind breaking.
First man, this shift the conversation about him, bro.
Yeah. And
Sorry, the higher the catas and horrifics take priority in the conversation.
okay. He's not even gonna fucking beat it, he's just gonna like
I'm literally on 5 right now,
not you.
so be quiet.
White boy.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna fail to jump into the gap.
Fuck niggas.
Bro, you can't be saying that while I'm
It
playing.
was like the worst thing.
No!
Oh. And...
I failed that? Are we...
And...
That's the second farthest I've ever made it, though.
Oh wow, GG. Now get further. And then get to first 7. And then you know what to do.
It's gonna look so weird, the victor's list, if I beat it, because I'm pretty sure the people who've beaten it are like 210, all like within the top 100 SCLP, and then I'm like 1,000. Actually, I'm not 1,000, Donetta is, because he sucks.
I'm in the 300s. I went from like 450 to like 308.
I actually left the SCLP, so...
I'm at 977, and Danetta's at 1,083.
Well, I left
Maybe
the
he's being a
SCLP,
cata.
so... But I left the SCLP, so...
I'm only ahead of Donetta because of the 1,000 random insanes I've beaten.
He's beaten like all the bottom insanes. Like all the, like, scratching red insanes. Like, butt scratching insanes.
I'm gonna beat the Idmir pack.
I made that. That's my pack.
Beater it
I was the person who, like,
came up.
suggested the pack idea.
Little SCLP nerd, bro. Holy shit. God, just doing so much for the SCLP, huh?
How many towers have you made that are on the SCLP?
I'm gonna make the Blind Fate pack, which is every single tower that uses the same exact decoration style. So Watermelon,
Loaded.
Quite Devious, Steeple of Days. Steeple of Days is the best horrific.
Ew. No. Holy falsehood.
Who said that was false?
Any human being with a brain.
Well, I don't have one of those. Haven't unlocked it yet.
Locked behind a paywall. Only the rich can afford it. Actually, you go to a private school, never mind. Why is there a hole in this part? Wait, that... Oh my god, if I just fell through a 1x2 stud gap, and then somehow caught myself on the falling platform that enabled that gap to exist. Now we wait for the speed to go away. Okay, so that jump was free this entire time and I didn't need to fail it 400 times? I just failed the jump afterwards. But at least I know, with that jump, I was just jumping absurdly early. Or absurdly late. That was the dumbest fail ever. What is that? Rambunctious Nightmares? That's the exact gradient, I swear to God.
What? Oh.
Have you submitted Rambunctious
It's
Nightmares?
yellow to black to blue.
Yeah, are you
That's
gonna submit
literally
it?
Rambunctious Nightmares.
Have you submitted Rambunctious Nightmares?
I haven't submitted it anywhere because it's genuinely nil. It's I put it as horrific, but there's like a chain of like 20 wall hops on quarter studs and like 4 13 stud jumps in a row right before that, and like a bunch of luck-based crap, so
Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible, but like,
Then I can get in.
to what?
Baseplate project.
Submissions closed so long ago because they got like a million billion, so they just gotta run through all those submissions. I don't know why it takes so long for the new plates to release. It's a base plate, or I guess
Hit
the
all the
newest plate
towers
isn't
have
really
like
a
no
plate.
quality to it. Let the brainstorm blocking it.
Because if I have to scour the towers so they don't have like freaking like data stuff. Or stuff that'll get the game taken down.
No, I remember. The thing that took the last plate so long was it took like a couple months to bug test the mill tower. I'm pretty sure it's not done being bug tested still. It still has bugs. For alternate mode, at least.
I forgot that there's people that all jump.
I would all jump Wiseboy Quest. Actually, I would not. That it has an invisible floor.
Yeah, there's a guy, one of Gamer's friends, in the Eternal Abyss. He has 0 towers and 87 all jumps, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus Christ. He hasn't even beaten the easy.
Nope, but he is. What even, Gamer, what even is alt's hardest? He has 96 all jumps. I didn't know it was 96. His hardest is thinning layers, by the way.
Isn't all jumping in Unreal harder than beating an Insane? Like, I feel like that's a true statement. I guess you can't really put all jump COIV as your hardest.
Except that one guy whose hardest was like a difficult.
If you think about it, an all jump is really just a lot of nets in a tower.
Okay. Had to. I was like relaxed in my chair for that attempt, but now I'm on 4, so I have to unrelax from my chair.
You don't have time for relaxation, you're too devious for that. Why does that not work now? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I might be the singular dumbest thing I've ever done. Saying that. Or I mean there is, because I did save it that one time, but that was a complete fluke. You get launched in between those conveyors.
I'm locked. Four, 5. Let's go. Let's go.
Lock in.
Oh, the alt guy whose hardest is TOTL all jumped the hardest tower in the game. He all jumped TOIZ. Time Insane Zodiac.
Oh boy. Do you want me to be quiet because you're on 5?
I could deafen. Remember the strat. We're just gonna do that. Yes! No way. I'm on 6. Let's go!
Wait, I thought you'd be deafened. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
I'm taking a breather. I know what jump up failing, so. Okay, let's just see how far I get. Don't like the lag spikes. Appreciate if I didn't get them. What is going on, bro? Alex, do you mind ending your stream?
Yeah.
I'm getting spikes. Thank you. What is going on, bro? These spikes are crazy. Oh, I missed it by half a stud. Okay, I fell, but I saved on 5. I mean, one jump past. Wait, you got to 5? When did you get to 6? Okay, back on def and I go. Did you get to 6 with like legit, like even if you failed like the last jump before? Because you had some runs on like 5 that you said like didn't count. Like you fell but you didn't count the fails. Or was that like fully? I see the insta-kill down there. Five is consistent. Oh, I see. I'm consistent at 5. Yeah, that's the jump I expected to fail.
Oh, rip.
Ah, that's kinda infuriating. That I could have gone further in 6, but that jump is BS, bro. The jump is so buns. So was that 6 times 2, or is that 6 times 1? I know, but that's different because I fell all the way and did 5 again. Also, the farm message on TOQD is for 7. Because I reset my character and there is no farm message, sadly. I'll do 6. I'll do 6 times 1. Okay. That's all I wanted. I'm done. I don't even know how to do these 2 jumps consistently. I need to be like here. Yeah. Use the wall to kind of... sometimes you just don't get the distance. If I was just a tiny bit higher, I'm gonna trust it would have made it. Let's see. These 4 are pretty. Yeah, if I pass that tress, let's see where I would have gotten. Well, I just did the rest of 6. That shows that I don't need to practice 6 that much. Everything past those 2 jumps are not bad. I want to try 7 and see where I get though.
You're joking. Oh, I didn't even... Oh my god. I knew I'd fail that at some point, but now... I'm gonna go 5 run.
Ah, yeah. By the way, I think it's guaranteed I fail this when I get to 7 for the first time. There is no chance I fluke this jump. This bounce is just so... I think I know the strat though. You get more of a bounce if you go really far out. This one you can actually just walk up.
Guess who has to do the push box again?
Cool. But I told you the TOBF break works. It's a proven strategy.
How do you know it wasn't the Ukraine tower? Huh?
Because it started with TOBF. TOBF is always the answer. I can lock on those. That's cool. Really? Just not getting around the wall, I guess. My motivation for Kyokiri is completely back now. No, here's the thing. I'm beating this in January if I make this jump. I made the jump. Wow. Okay. 10 touch the insta kill.
I'm on 5. Yes.
Do I keep playing today or do I just call it quits there?
What was that? I failed a netted jump and somehow fell past the net, but I'm at M4 still.
What tire are you playing, Alex?
Simple obstacles.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Here, I'm gonna do one attempt and just see how far I get. Just one attempt. Even if I fail the first jump. You know, even if I get... Okay, now the one attempt starts. Just one more attempt. Like, what if I get to 6 twice in a row? Okay, never mind. Okay, bye.